We're almost to the end of the year, which is hard to believe. But if you have stale items that have been in your store all year long, in this video, I'm going to show you what I do to liquidate that off, make some money doing it, and clear up valuable inventory space. So don't go anywhere. Let's get it. Welcome back to Rocky Top headquarters, everybody. My name is Ben, the Rocky Top Picker, and as I told you in the intro, this video I'm going to show you what I do to go through my store, and I do this a couple of times a year. Go through your store or your eBay account and look at those items that have gone stale. And what I mean by that is, number one, they're super long tail, which means they take forever to sell and you're tired of looking at them every week or every day. I'm going to show you what I do to go into my active listings, find the items that I'm going to group together, which I like to call making bundle deals, or you've seen lots, L-O-T-S. You've seen people sell things in lots on eBay. I like to call it a bundle deal. Now, as a seller, and I know many sellers will probably back me up on this, we as sellers, we like to buy in bulk. And you maximize your buying power when you do that versus buying onesies or twosies here and there. You get to save money on the cost per item the more you buy. Well, buyers tend to do the same thing, and the reason that I can say that is the popularity of the Sam's Clubs, which is a division of Walmart, or Costco's. You go in, if you need toilet paper, instead of buying a 4-pack, you buy like a 24 big bundle pack of toilet paper. Psychologically, you feel like you're getting a better deal, I'll leave that in. A better deal when you buy in bulk. So as a seller, that's a strategy that you can take all your stale items, bundle them together when it makes sense. Well, Ben, what can I bundle together that I currently have? Well, there's a numerous different options and combinations you can do. In today's video, I'm going to show you why or how I'm going to take my Xbox games that I have listed individually that have been sitting around in my store all year. I'm going to delist them. I'm going to bundle them together, and then I'm going to make a brand new listing and put that out there for sale. What does bundle deals benefit you? Well, it moves out in large numbers stale items in your store. It also improves your average sell-through rate because you're decreasing the amount of items that you have currently for sale versus what has sold. And then it's going to free up valuable shelf space for future inventory items when you get them in. So we're going to show you that on the computer, and it's a simple process, but when it makes sense, bundle your items together. What all can you do? You can do action figures, you can do VHS tapes, DVDs, CDs, different items that make sense, like hats, shirts. And if you've got a lot of individual shirts and hats, if you've got a matching hat with a matching shirt, make a bundle deal with those two items. Group those things together. So there's a lot of different combinations. When it makes sense to bundle those together, it's going to help you. So anyway, as I've stumbled through this, let's cut to the screen and I'm going to show you my first step. Okay guys, so here we are at the eBay seller account screen. What I do is you go up to Overview, and down here you have two tabs. You have the Search and you have the Summary, and the Summary gives you what your total inventory dollars are. But the Search, you click on it and it allows you to search specific items within your active listings. So in today's example, I'm doing Xbox 360 games, and as you can see, I've already got all the games appearing here in my list. Some have quite a few views on them, some does not. But I'm going to pick out how many I want to bundle together, and as you can see, there is quite a few of these games for sale, and these are 50 listings per page, and there are 2 pages worth. So I basically have 100 individual games that for one reason or another have just loafered from month to month in my store without little or much activity. So the next step is I'm going to go through and select by check marking the titles that I want to include in my lots. And you can do this by just clicking on the box. You can see the check mark appear. Now, the important thing to remember here is you need to go ahead and figure out how many items you're going to put in your bundle, and then you need to figure out a shipping box that you're going to put those said items in. You definitely don't want to go ahead and delist a large number of items when you have no idea what size box they're going to go in. So get all that planned first. Pick out your box, then pick enough items to fill that box. So I'm going to bring you right back. I'm going to go ahead and check mark the rest of these, and then I'm going to go ahead and pull them from the shelf, and then I'll be right back. It'll take me a few, but for you, it'll be a click. Stay right there. Okay, guys, so now I've pulled all the games that I'm going to end the listing on, and as you can see, they're all stacked up right here on the table. And what you need to do is pick your box to be sure what size box they're going to fit in. So for this, I chose a priority mailbox, a 13 by 12 by 9, and as you can see, I could still add more to this bundle, which I'm probably not going to do right now. I'll make a second bundle listing with some other titles. Now, in this example of doing video games, if you have series of video games like Far Cry 1, Far Cry 2, Far Cry 3, or Assassin's Creed, or, you know, Tom Clancy with the war games, there's an infinite number in a series. One of the things that you could be mindful of, and you could do this one of 2 ways, you want to make the bundle deals attractive to want them to pull the trigger. So you don't want to fill your bundle deal with just a bunch of junk. You need to put a little bit higher marquee items in your bundles to trigger that purchase. They want that. They may just buy the whole bundle just to get that one item. So you can either take, if you have video games that are made in series, you could either split the series up and put it in 2 different bundles, which might trigger them buying both bundles to get the complete series. Or you can put an entire series in one bundle and make that your marquee item in your bundle deal. I hope this makes sense. If it doesn't, leave your questions down below. I'll be sure to answer them. So we've pulled the items, we've boxed them up, we've got them check marked to get ready to end the listings, and I'm going to show you that right now. Okay, so we have check marked them as I said. We're going to go back to the top screen. We are now going to go under actions, and we're going to select end these listings. So one of the things you can do before you do this, and it is time consuming, before you end the listings, you can go down through the list of items you have check marked to end, and you can highlight the titles, okay? Copy and paste them if you're on a desktop. I use a desktop to do all my listings and everything. It'd be hard for you to do this if you were doing it on your phone, which I don't. If you can do it quickly on your phone, be my guest. I don't prefer that method. But on your desktop, go through your items that you've check marked to end the list, highlight the titles, then copy and paste them onto like Notepad on your computer. That way, when you create your new bundled listing, you can go back and copy and paste your entire title list, whatever the items are, and then paste it into your description. That's a time saver tip. Okay, so we're going to end these listings here. We see we've got 22 of those bad boys going off, and there is that. After it processes, we're ending the 22. So from this point, what you'll do is you'll just create a new listing, right? You'll want to go through and put your title. Now, one of the key things that it's important to do when you're doing a bundle deal, you have various items in the bundle, probably in various conditions. Well, people really don't read the descriptions anyway, but it's important from a return aspect that you have it all in there. So what I do when I'm doing a bundled listing is I put size, condition, completeness, all varies, because in video games I have a lot of these that don't have manuals, some that do, some that don't. Some discs are in better condition than others, so I'll just use the word varies. Condition varies from game to game. Not all games have manuals. Be very descriptive in encompassing the whole product of what's in the bundle. That's a very key thing, because you don't want to put complete video games in this bundle unless they're all complete with manuals and all that. So you want to deal with what they're getting, what condition overall all the items, various items are going to be in. So condition varies. That's a key point right there. Then we're going to come back and then I'm going to show you when I've got the completed listing done. Okay, guys. So we have got the draft started for your bundle deal. I'm going to show you on the computer how I built my bundle deal listing and go from there. Okay, so here we are. I clicked on create a new listing. You can see my title, Xbox 360 Video Game Bundle Deal, 22 games. Down below, you put your description of where you're going to keep this bundle deal located on your shelf. Now, a good tip is when you're building these bundle deals, go ahead and leave them in the shipping box that you are going to use. It keeps them all together. It keeps them from getting separated and getting lost, and you start freaking out because you can't find everything that's supposed to be in the bundle. So leave them in the shipping box when you store them back into your inventory. You pick your item category, your store category. Now, this is what I was telling you just a second ago in the other segment. You want to list game name. Naturally, you can't put all the games titles in here. So you'll want to put various titles. Put the platform. I can't talk today. Sorry, guys. Microsoft, Xbox 360. Then publishers are going to be various. Genre is going to be various. Rating is going to be various. And all these games are NTSC, USC, USA, Canada. Sorry, guys. My Facebook Messenger going crazy. Unit quantity is 22 games. The description, pre-owned video game bundle of 22 Xbox video games, various titles. Some may have light scuffs or scratches. Games work as intended. See pics for inspections and titles. Some with or without manuals, one without a case. So yeah, there's one game disc in there that's just in a paper sleeve. I wanted to indicate that because if someone wanted to return it because they're not all in cases, I've got my butt covered. And then I use the AI description tool, and I'm not going to read that, but I think you always want to proofread what AI drops in here because some of it may not match up with your listing and you need to go in there and delete and add back in the pertinent information. But this looks really good. I'm happy with that. And I'm starting this lot out at a high dollar of $55 with make an offer turned on by clicking that little tick right there. Now, the purpose of doing these bundle deals, guys, is not trying to make a killing. These, remember, are stale items that are taking up space in your store. It's affecting your sell-through rate. So we're wanting to liquidate the bundle deals out the door as fast as we can. So that's the whole purpose of doing this. So we'll set the price at $55, leaving room for bargaining and taking offers. Even at $55, that's $2.50 roughly per game. Most of these games I buy them for $1 to 50 cents a piece because I'll buy them in bulk. So keep that in mind when you're pricing your bundle deals. Also, you want to go over to your sold comps, look at some similar game bundles for 22 that you're offering, kind of get an idea there. So under the quantity, you've got one lot that you're selling at that rate. All right, and then you drop down. This is going to go priority shipping because I don't have a standard box that'll fit all those games, so I'm using a free priority shipping box of 13 by 12 by 9. The piece weighs 5 pounds, 10 ounces. Make sure you have all that entered in correctly. And I do have a 30-day money-back guarantee. So we will put that on here as well. and then I promote at 5%. Now, there's a lot of debate, and there has been, about promoting. I'm not going to argue it with people. When I move stuff at 5%, my stuff is moving well at that rate. So you make up your mind what you want to do there. And then we're going to go down to the bottom, and just like my previous video on building drafts, we're going to click Save for Later. Okay, everybody, I hope this video was helpful to you dealing with all your stale items that you may have on your account or in your eBay store. It's not a guarantee that it's going to sell quick, but it entices the buyer a little bit more to make that purchase. If they're looking for specific titles that you have in that bundle, it kind of forces the issue that they have to buy all of it. If they want that one or two title desire, they have to buy all of it or none of it. So I hope this helps you. Thank you so much to all my subscribers right here to the Rocky Top Picker channel. If you like this kind of content, let me know down below in the comments if there's anything you would like to see that I personally do. I know my last instructional video on what I do has done very well. I thank you for all the subscribers who subbed to me through that video. Hope you find something in this one. Treat my channel like a buffet. Take what you want, leave the rest. But my name is Ben, the Rocky Top Picker, and you know I cannot wait to see you, baby, right back here on good old Rocky Top.